Neighbours, everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Ask away. You know I'll do anything for you if I can.
What if it means leaving this house, leaving the Robinson family? I want you to head up this end of my consultancy, Mum. Australia's a long way from the States and I need someone out here that I can trust.
You want something more than you can trust. Surely you'll need a person who has experience in your field, who knows exactly what they're doing.
Look, a lot of experienced people in this field are vultures, Mum. If I pick employers who are only concerned about what's in it for them, then my profit and my business can go down the drain. No, I need someone that I can rely on like you.
But I don't know the first thing about company takeovers or cash injections or whatever else it is that you do.
All you need is tact and common sense. Look, once you've handled one deal, all the rest will follow the same pattern. Believe me, I've worked to a set of guidelines in the States and Australia will be no exception. You'll just need to take one step at a time.
Well, if I do take up your offer, why do I have to leave the family?
Well, I have to be truthful. I mean, it's a bit of a rat race, Mum. You'll have to put in a normal working day. Then there'll be evening work as well. I mean, it's time-consuming, demanding work. There simply isn't room in your life for a family. But now, on the other hand, the rewards. Now, that's something else. I mean, there'll be lots of travel and there'll be lots of money.
Well, I don't know if I can walk out on a family for a job. I've always admired your business sense, and I know you wouldn't have asked me if you didn't think I was capable, but I don't feel confident of my ability.
But you'd have plenty of time to learn. Look, all I'm asking you at the moment is that you think about it.
Well, I admit you do make it sound extremely tempting.
Good.
There we are.
Oh, doesn't that look lovely? Thank you, Nikki.
What is it?
Iced tea. It's nice to know people who drink an English then, Mrs. Mitchell.
Look at this. Gold's up 6.5% today. 4 days ago, it wouldn't budge. Think of what you could have if you had money to buy and sell.
Gambling doesn't pay, Danny.
Talking about the precious metals market, not just ordinary gambling.
It's one and the same.
I'll stick to the ponies any day.
Get with it, Dad. The form guide's out. You never win any big money betting on the horses.
We'll see about that. You know that Regal Hotel you stayed at?
Yeah.
Well, the bloke who whistles up the cabs out the front gave me a tip for today. Oh, there he is. Nifty lad, paying 25 to 1. Backed him to win.
You should have at least backed it each way. Well, then you'd have 3 chances of getting your money back. I could show you how to do that properly, Dad. Compute your odds, and there'd be very little risk.
Now listen, son, I'm an Aussie, right? Now racing tips are tradition in this country. And while we're on the subject, I like me tea hot, me beer cold.
She did make perfection. Age cannot wither her, nor custom stale her infinite variety. Other women cloy. Oh, it's Cleopatra. I have to make a case against her. Rome versus Egypt.
All right. Don't you reckon you should get those wet togs off first?
Yeah, well, I haven't got time. I'm going to the pictures with Danny and Nikki tonight. I want to get this finished first.
Is that all you got to do?
Well, I've got some maths to do.
Do you reckon it's a good idea going to the movies when you got homework?
I'll get through it, don't worry.
Well, I'm not the one who has to worry. Well, I suppose you know what you're doing.
Come on, Nicky, out the way.
They're approaching the barrier for the third
That's it.
event on the card.
Carrier
handicap over 1,000
Come
metres.
on, nifty lad.
Priceless Tradition
won't
is one of
win.
the first in,
Unless you
followed
want a
by
bet, eh?
Moonlight Dancer,
Oh, 20 cents.
Lion Prince
You're on.
and Warlord. Only a small field to face the starter for this
That's him.
event.
Here he is.
Black Condor and Nifty Lad go in. They're
Come
having a little
on,
trouble
come
with
on,
Mr.
stop
Wonderful.
my car.
And
Now, get
King's
on with it.
Benefit set. All in now.
He looks
Lights
good.
on.
Hey, I thought you didn't believe in gambling.
Oh, it's only 20 cents.
Racing
No!
Black Condor away well on the rails with Warlord and Hawaiian Prince. Moonlight Dancer
Where's
out
King's
wide and a
Benefit?
shaking
Who cares?
start just in front of Nifty
Ah,
Lad.
there he is.
As they settle down,
Look at him
Warlord
go!
has a length clear
He's
of
killing them
He's running fifth.
I'll kiss that little beggar at the Regal. I'll kiss him. King's benefits are done.
500-metre mark, and Nifty Lad moves out wide around Moonlight Dancer to join the leaders.
Go.
Priceless Tradition and
Go.
Danny,
Go.
Nifty
Go.
Lad on the outside draws level with Priceless Tradition with Warlord faltering slightly.
Go.
Nifty Lad is putting on the pace to close the
Ace
gap.
one.
Nifty Lad wins the lead.
24 to 1 and I pulled it all on the nose.
Well, how much did you win?
I put $20 on the blighter. I won 500. Very.
500.
Jim, Rosemary's offered me a job.
Oh? Doing what?
She wants me to head the Australian branch of her operations, and I'm not sure I'll be able to do it.
I don't know how you'd be at wheeling and dealing, Helen. Anyway, Rosemary needs someone with a knowledge of the financial world.
That isn't what she said. It's more important for her to have a level-headed person that she can trust.
Well, you certainly fulfill both those criteria, but what do you know about things like corporate structure? It'll take you months to learn that sort of stuff.
Well, that doesn't worry her. She's quite happy to ease me into the position over a period of time. Sounds a wonderful opportunity to me. I'm very interested. If I do decide to take her up on her offer, I'd like your blessing.
Yeah, but you just said that you didn't think you could do it.
Oh, it wasn't handling the job that concerned me. It was leaving you and the children.
Rosemary suggested you leave us.
Well, I'd have to. It wouldn't be fair to her if I didn't put all my efforts into the business. I'd be away a lot, too.
I still can't understand why she offered the job to you.
Well, perhaps she thinks I'm intelligent.
I wasn't trying to be rude, Helen. I'm trying to be practical. You've got no experience in the business world, and I'm just concerned you'll end up in over your head.
Well, thank you very much for your concern, but I'm quite capable of making up my own mind without your help.
Well, I'd allow that. There's an ant nest beside the hole.
You're right, as usual.
I didn't know you played.
Oh, it's good for business, so I thought I'd learn.
Wise boy. What's your handicap?
30 at the moment.
Well, not bad for a novice, but if you want to succeed with businessmen who are golfers, then you're going to have to get your handicap down to a more competitive one.
Oh, yeah, what's yours?
18.
Not bad. Must get in a fair bit of practice.
I'll try. Look, maybe you and I could have a round one day.
It sounds suspiciously to me like you're calling a truce.
Yes, well, I think we should for Mum's sake, don't you?
Okay, name the day then. Although I thought you'd be too busy empire building to play golf.
If I'm lucky, my time here might be my own soon. I've already asked someone to be my manager. Afternoon tea's ready, by the way.
If you do decide to take this job that Rosemary's offered you, when would you be leaving?
Well,
Are you going back to the States with her?
no. She's offered me a job as her Australian manager.
Well, why did Dad ask if you'd be leaving?
Well, if I do accept the job, I won't be able to live here anymore.
You can't leave, Gran. I'm trying to get through my final year. Well, if you go, the house would be just like the Ramsay's place used to be when Maria left.
I see Mum's told you all about her new job.
She hasn't made up her mind yet.
Has Rosemary asked you to run the agency?
She's asked me to think about it.
Oh, congratulations. Just hope you know what you're getting yourself into.
And what do you think about the idea, Jim?
Helen's perfectly capable of making up her own mind about this. It's none of my business.
Yes, but you must have an opinion.
Well, of course he does, but he knows the decision is mine, and it's a very difficult one. To be truthful, I'd like to take the job. But I know the family needs me too.
We do, Gran. Well, nobody wants you to go, do they, Dad? Well, Lucy'd be heartbroken. It'd be really lonely for her when she got home from school.
Oh, you selfish little beggar. You really know how to put the pressure on, don't you?
Yeah, it's all right for you. You're finished school. Listen, I just don't want to go through what happened to Danny when his mother left. I mean, their place was an absolute madhouse.
If your grandmother decides to go, we'll make other arrangements. I have no intention of getting into the same sort of mess as Max Ramsay, so we can do without your outbursts.
Talk about a lucky day, eh?
That's all it was, Dad. Just luck.
Ah, Ah, come to pay up, eh? That'll teach you.
There.
Hang on. 20 cents at 25 to 1, that's $5.
Oh, you got yours in Buckley's.
So what are you going to do with the $500, Mr. Ramsay?
Oh, I might buy a dog.
What?
Yeah, Doberman, mind the van.
Over my dead body.
You're wrong.
Listen, Dad, seriously. I know how you can do much better than today. And more often. I can do it using the bank's computer. A mate of mine at course has shown me how to do it.
Oh, I don't know about that electronic hocus pocus.
No, it's not magic, Dad. It's logic. You feed it things, you know, like past form over 20 races, weight carried, class of the race, and you project forward to form. You know, 1 kilo equals a length and a half at the finish and so on.
What, you mean you can do all this stuff?
Watch me.
I'm not putting no money on it, mind.
No, we'll just do it as an exercise at first. Money can come later.
Oh, all right. We'll see, eh?
You know, you can't tell me you get any pleasure out of this, Mum. If you take my job, you'll be able to hire someone to wash up for you.
Gran, couldn't you possibly take the job and stay at home?
Scott, you'd like your grandmother to work 2 jobs, would you? Paul was right. You are selfish.
No, I'm not. I just don't want Gran to leave, that's all.
In fact, you're so selfish, you have no trouble sitting there and watching her do it.
It's all right, Rosemary. I don't need any help.
I'm trying to finish my schoolwork. I haven't got time to help. I mean, that's what I can't get across to anyone. This final year at school's impossible. You haven't got time to do anything else.
You had time to go swimming at Danny's.
I think he should go swimming. He has to have some time away from his books.
If you aren't here, Gran, I'll tell you straight away. I'll fail this year for sure.
Darling, I haven't made my mind up yet. Now, come on, concentrate on your assignment.
Don't worry. I'll finish this in my room.
It wasn't fair, Rosemary.
Oh, he manipulates you. And I don't notice Jim or Paul helping us either, so much for their promises.
I don't measure people's affections in terms of washing up.
Well, perhaps you should.
I know how Jim and the family feel about me, just as I know about your feelings. It isn't easy being torn between the two of you. Make a decision soon.
All right, Mum. But I do need to know.
Where's the light switch?
Shh. Hang on.
Got it.
And a great movie. It was excellent.
How about something to eat?
Yeah, sure.
No, hang on, I can't. It's midnight.
So what's the matter? You're going to turn into Cinderella or something?
Good one. Got to get up first thing in the morning to finish my maths.
Can't you put it off?
It's due Monday.
Well, why didn't you do it today?
I wanted to, but I only got my English assignment finished before we went out.
You spend too much time on your English.
I like it. Anyway, if I'm going to be a journalist, I'll need a good pass in English, so...
Yeah, but you shouldn't bludge maths.
I haven't seen you doing any today.
Yeah, well, I'm ahead at the moment, so I don't need to bother.
Maths doesn't interest me.
You've obviously got a mental block about it, Scott. Maths is something you're going to need in the business world.
No, I won't. I made a mistake taking this year. I can't change subjects now. It's too late.
Yeah, well, it's easy if you keep up your revision.
Yeah, well, I can't even keep up with the class. I failed every revision test I've done.
Yeah, you'll fail the next one too with an attitude like that.
Well, sorry, Danny, I've got to go.
Well, I'm glad it's not me. I'd much rather be working. School was boring. You still staying for coffee?
I might as well.
See you guys later.
Grab the toast, please, Paul. Sure. Is Scott up yet?
Well, he's out of bed, but I don't think he's awake.
See if you can find the cereal, please, Nikki.
What's all this about anyway?
It's time we started pulling our weight and doing a bit more around the place. We've got to stop taking Helen for granted.
Us making breakfast isn't going to change Auntie Helen's mind about taking the job.
She hasn't made up her mind yet.
I still reckon she'll take it. Well, she says she wants to, and you'd have to admit, it's got to be a lot more interesting than this.
Scott, pull yourself together. You're going to start doing a bit more around the place. When was the last time you did something for your grandmother?
Get off my back, will you?
Is this ready, Dad?
Yeah, put the lid on it, would you? And Nikki, would you tell Helen breakfast's ready? Make yourself useful, Scott.
What do you expect me to do anyway? I mean, I've been doing my room and taking the garbage out. Maybe you'd like me to do the washing and the ironing in your spare time. I mean, what does everyone else do? What does Paul do?
Can we just can it and have a peaceful meal for a change?
I didn't start it. I mean, all I want to do is pass my exams. Is that too much to ask? I mean, it's not my fault that Gran's leaving, so don't go right off at me.
Watch your mouth, Scott.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll leave school, right? Then I can run the house. I might as well. I'm a failure at everything else.
Hop down the tab this morning, pick up me winnings. Does we want any more oranges? We're a bit short.
Yes, get it back.
Right up.
Dad, that was my mate from the computer course. He won every race in the city on Saturday.
Gah, pull the other one.
It's true. Clean sweep.
Must have been a fluke, like Nifty Lad.
I'm not kidding you, Dad. It's easy. You'll see when we get our system worked out.
Play put money on them?
Nah, He only does it as an exercise.
Oh, fool him. His system's same as yours?
He showed me how to do it.
Oh, I think we might have to have a few small bets then, just in case.
Don't go getting carried away. One win and some computer theory do not add up to overnight riches. You can't afford to lose your money, Max. You work too hard for it.
It'd be better if we just started in theory, Dad, until I get my program worked out exactly.
Yeah, look what we missed out on Saturday. I mean, think what we could have won if we'd backed all his winners, you know? No, Daddy, I think we might have to risk a little cash.
Auntie Helen's coming now.
Good. Scott all right?
He didn't look too good.
Oh, well, it's my fault. I started the argument. This business with Rosemary's thrown the whole place into turmoil.
You won't really mind if Auntie Helen takes the job, will you?
I don't know. But look what it's done to the house already. And I can understand how Scott feels. It is his final year and he's always taken his schoolwork so seriously. And of course, he's very fond of his grandmother.
Yeah, well, they come down fairly heavy on you at school. A lot of kids can't handle any extra hassles.
Yeah, but Scott's got to learn to cope with the odd problem at home.
Well, I think he could. It's just that he is one of the ones that's having hassles at school. Look, he's failing his maths and he's really depressed about it.
Well, why didn't he say something to me? I could have got him some help.
It's not easy to tell your parents that you're failing. I think that's what's really upsetting him. He probably thinks that if Auntie Helen goes, he'll fall behind in all his other subjects as well.
Well, thanks for telling me about it, Nikki.
Look, you won't tell Scott I did, will you? I don't want him to think that I dogged. It is only maths that's bugging him.
No, I won't say anything. Listen, do me a favour. Go and see if you can talk him into having some breakfast. And don't worry. I'll find some way of helping him.
Scott. Listen, will you let Dad and Gran sort this out by themselves, mate?
How can I? If Gran goes, Dad's going to be unbearable.
All right, look, if Gran does go, then I'll do everything I can to help. And that includes taking out the garbage in the room, okay?
Good morning.
Is it? Could have fooled me. I hope you realise what you're doing here.
Yes, I'm visiting my mother.
No, you're not. You're taking her away. You're wrecking this family. Did you know that?
Look, my mother's entitled to her own life.
You don't care about her life. You just want a hard worker and you're not having her.
Scott, that's enough. What's wrong with you, letting a slaying match develop? Rosemary, perhaps we ought to go inside.
Come on, mate, jump inside. I'll give you a lift to school.
No hurry to get to that place.
Oh, I might have known I'd find her in the kitchen.
For your information, the family got breakfast ready this morning.
Big deal.
Now, look here, Rosemary. I'm willing to admit that Helen does the bulk of the housework around the place. But by the same token, she's well aware of the fact that we appreciate it.
And what does she get for it, Jim? Chapped hands?
Probably. Look, Helen's a homemaker. And that's a very special occupation in my books. It certainly runs rings around this offer you've made her.
No woman in her right mind would give up the chance of a stimulating career for the opportunity to clean someone else's toilet.
And that's the only way you can equate Helen's worth, isn't it? Well, let me tell you something, Rosemary. To my children, Helen is more than a grandmother. She's a friend. And I can understand them not wanting her to go.
If they're all like Scott, their motives are purely selfish. And anyway, she won't stop being their friend simply because she chooses to lead her own life.
Ever since you arrived, Rosemary, you've done nothing but undermine Helen's position in this house. And as far as I'm concerned, you
Stop
can take
it!
that job off.
I've had enough. I've made up my mind.